And we're alive. Nice to meet you again, Michael. Have you here in the office. What's up, man? So today I wanted to talk about before I get to that, we're missing someone, right?
We are.
Daniel, where are you?
Daniel.
Daniel's working, bro. Daniel's busy selling. He had a bunch of clients, back appointments. So he had to just stay in the office, and he might come in later. Maybe we'll get an episode with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I wanted to have even it's actually pretty good that I was able to catch you one-on-one because I wanted to talk to you about, I think you have been up to date on how you've been doing, but you've been killing it, bro, in this life insurance business, bro. I want to talk about your numbers, the last 2 months, the last year to date, actually, from January till today, how you've been doing. You're 21, just turned 21. You started doing this when you were 20, 19, right?
20.
You've been killing it, man. Congrats. Why do you think you've been doing so good?
I think it's because of you guys.
For real?
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, what do you see that you think you've done differently to become such a success with life insurance?
I think when you surround yourself with people that are as competitive as you, it's easier to, get yourself in a better mindset, and you're more able to, excel at the level you want to be at when you have other people around you competing with you. And even if they're doing better than you, I think it's a good thing. A lot of people, they get caught up in being fearful of somebody doing better than them. But me, I just think it's a better thing when, somebody's passing you. I think it makes you
pushing
work,
you, right?
Yeah, it makes you work even harder.
That's great, bro. That's great.
And when you guys are on my team, obviously I want you guys to do better than me because it helps me in the end.
For sure, man. For sure. So I was actually gonna get to that. I'm getting a car now. Let's see who it is. It's my girlfriend. We'll talk to you later. So yeah, I actually have your numbers here, man. So I'm gonna start off by saying this from year to date. Actually, we'll go January 1st to July 31st. So that's 7 months.
We were in the field.
We were in the field, right?
Yep.
I wasn't even selling yet.
Until February.
I started selling in March.
Yeah.
So, from January to July 31st, you know the exact numbers you did, or you kind of have a reference?
Kind of have a reference. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the exact
Tell
number.
me the
all right,
exact
bro.
numbers. Submitted and paid.
Right. Okay. So for submitted,
And this is the three of us. Just to make this clear, this is literally just me, Jonathan right in front of me, and Daniel that's on the past episodes. This is just the three of us. There's nobody else on my team.
the Three Musketeers.
The Three Musketeers, and I'm not over exaggerating.
The camera's right there.
I'm actually serious. This is just the three of us. There was nobody else on our team that was putting any other production in. Just the three of us. Okay.
Okay, we understand. All right. So yeah. So from January 1st to July 31st, we have the numbers here. It was just the three of us, all right? Me, Michael, and Daniel. Yeah, so just me, Michael, and Daniel. We, as a team, since you're our manager or sales manager, we submitted oh my gosh, what was that? $255,016. That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. See, it looks like a lot. It looks like a lot,
But it isn't.
but it isn't.
Listen.
until you hear what we're gonna tell you.
Okay, so listen. And what we got paid out of that was $172,652.
Let me.
Let me.
No, I'm gonna
Okay,
take
go.
this over
Okay,
a little
go.
bit. So just to fill you guys in, $172,000 in paid business. That means collectively we all were paid out 172 grand. So I mean, if you do the math, you divide that by 3. I mean, you're looking at roughly 60 grand individually. So that means that in a span of 8 months, from January 1st to August 1st or July 31st, we all collectively made 60 grand in 8 months. We were in the field for that time, and then starting August 1st is when we started doing virtual. We started doing one-call closes, and I'll let Jonathan take over.
I'm getting there, man. I feel so much tension. You're so excited to get these numbers out, and you should be, honestly, bro, because you've been killing it. We've been killing it as a team. We've been doing great, man, and it's only up. We know we still have so much room for growth still. I think it's Daniel calling you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's calling me too. Don't worry, we'll talk to him later.
Okay, you don't want to put him on?
No, we'll talk to him later because then we'll have Lewis maybe text him.
Yeah.
Lewis, text him, please. So yeah, I'm really proud of you, bro, because honestly, we've been doing great. We have so much room for growth still, and just keep on pushing, man. We got more. So let's say this. So we passed the July 31st, obviously. So we're gonna go from August 1st to October 1st. That's 2 months. Last month and this month.
Yep.
August 1st to October. August 1st.
60 days, by the way. Okay. And if you do the math, when the numbers that we just told you, that was 8 months. That's 8 times 30 days. So that's 240 days. In 240 days, we did $172,000 in paid business. In 60 days, go ahead, Jonathan.
Okay. Michael's so excited if you guys can't tell. But yeah,
Because
so
you like to talk majority of the time, so I like to take over a little bit.
okay, so from January to July 31st, that was 7 months. And these last 2 months, August 1st to October. In August, that's when we started doing one call closes, like Michael said. We went virtual, working from the office, and we didn't know how it would be. And we have the numbers to show it. So since August to October 1st, which is going to be in a couple of days from now, we submitted $146,017, and we were paid out $95,313. That is
more than half of what we did in 8 months.
7 months.
7 months.
7 months.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Why do you think that? Why do you think we were able to do so much?
A big reason, I mean, I could sit here and, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but I could say a big reason would be virtual, yeah, but I think it's the environment. It helps you work harder. When I was in the field, we were kind of all over the place. I wasn't seeing these guys every single day. I wasn't seeing Chuck every single day. Monday we seen each other, but then Tuesday until next Monday, we didn't really see each other, and we were pretty much off the leash by ourselves, just doing our own thing. And we had to go out there and submit our own business, and either drive to Orlando or drive locally. And we had to hit our numbers, 5K a week. And now with the environment that we're in, I think, like I said before, it helps you push harder and harder to hit your numbers. When you have other people excelling past you, you want to do more than them. So I'm not going to say it's a hostile environment. I think it's more of a competitive environment, which is very good for an office space that we're in currently. And, I think it'll only get better from here. That's it.
For sure, man, for sure. I also have this number, Michael. As a team, me, you, and Daniel, you're our sales manager. You're going to be the youngest regional manager without a doubt. Youngest to be bought out without a doubt. We're on track, all of us, honestly. And if that's what God wants, it's going to happen,
Yep.
So year to date, man, if we add those two together in paid business, I don't have what we submitted. I think it's around 400 and something thousand if we submitted. But in paid business, I have the number here exact. So year to date, January 1st to today's date, we have collectively got paid out $277,463. And in 2 months, we did
95,000.
95 grand. So if we are on track, if we continue like this to the whole year of 2024 and do better, we could do 100K every 2 months, 100K time. That's 600K. That's
Dude.
200K each,
I know.
which
So,
is not a lot.
I was doing the math earlier. I was thinking, like, if we did what we're doing now, right now we would have been at 600,000 paid out, 700,000 paid out. I mean, obviously, every situational. So you gotta take into account, me. If we were to start virtually, you gotta take into account that we weren't in the field. I think a lot of our experience came from the field.
Learning.
Yeah, a lot of our learning came from the field. We speak with newer agents inside of the office that have never been in the field, and I think that's why we get a lot of respect, just because we did go to people's homes and we did
Drive.
Yeah, we did drive, and we took time out of our day to go into a random person's home. And you guys have seen our past episodes where we talked about the troubles and the successes in being in home. And yeah, it's great. It is great, but since we're not doing it anymore, I will tell you, I love doing it in home. I do find that it's easier to get personal information when you're in home. It's just less volume. I think that if I had an appointment for 2 p.m. and I had another appointment for 8 p.m. on a Tuesday, I get finished with my 2 p.m. Yeah, they tell you to go door knock, but if you go door knock and then you don't get anything, now you just wasted 6 hours until your next appointment. And then after that, let's just say you don't sell your 8, now you feel like you did nothing with your day. As opposed to now, us being in the office, I feel like every single day I'm in the office, I'm learning something new, whether it be even if I'm not selling something, somebody else is. So I'm learning off of that. I'm learning, Chuck is 5 feet away from all of us. So it's so easy to walk into his office and ask him, underwriting questions, what gets approved, what gets declined. And I think that plays a huge role into why we're having so much more success. And, that's what I have to say. I completely I back the system 100%, and I wouldn't want it to be any other way.
For sure, man. I'm the same exact page as you, man. Honestly, we've learned so much, we've matured so much, and we have so much more to go.
Yep.
I honestly don't know where the future's gonna hold, what the future holds, and where it's gonna bring us. But what I do know, man, is if we continue doing what we're doing and always look to improve, the sky's the limit, man. We
Damn
could
right.
shoot for the stars. So I have some other numbers here, Michael. I have mine, yours, and Daniel's submitted and paid numbers.
Yep.
So let's break that down into the exact year-to-date pay.
And look, real quick, we're gonna. Just go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So year-to-date, just we get a fresh start right off the bat. $277,463. Michael Yanovac. Michael has submitted $128,822 and been paid out $83,226. That's you. That's insane. Daniel has submitted $151,431.
Daniel's a dog.
Daniel's great, bro.
Daniel's a
Daniel's
dog.
telling Natalie on the phone is insane, and he'll sell you.
You know what's
you that you're watching, he's
Yeah.
gonna sell you.
You know what's crazy is like, because I'm the type of person, like, yeah, I love to win, but like when somebody's a dog, when somebody's good, like, I'll tell them they're good.
Right.
Daniel's good. Me and him, we kind of started at the same time. I was still a rookie when I first got started, and
You're still a rookie.
yeah, of course.
I'm joking.
I mean, I'm
I'm joking. You got your yellow belt.
Yeah, I got my yellow belt, but I genuinely, Daniel is great on the phone. I think personally he's better than me and
Me
you.
too.
Yeah, I think he's so good on the phone. He builds great rapport. He's good with getting personal information. He doesn't run into a lot of rebuttals, and I try and learn off of him. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, look, I should be upset because I'm the sales manager and I should have the most production. You know what I mean? But it's like, I personally, like I said before, I think Daniel,
He's great, bro.
he's great.
He's great.
I
And
couldn't
he has
say-
so much to learn.
Yeah,
you
he
know?
does.
So Daniel submitted $151,431 and then paid out $98,282. That's insane. That's 2/3 of his business. That's great. Now me, I fall in the category of I submitted $128,446 and I've been paid out $96,097, which is not too bad myself.
Take into account, people, this is in a span of 8 to 9 months.
Yes.
So, take into
And I
account.
started selling in February. But that doesn't matter. One more thing I wanted to say is I don't know if you know your ranking in the whole entire company year to date, but I want to congratulate you, man. You're 20, you were 20, now you're 21. We're all the same age, kind
Yeah.
of. And me, you, and Daniel, how we can be on this number in the company is insane.
Nuts.
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 We don't know what the future has to hold. The more we build, the bigger our team gets. The more we got Lewis in the office, we got CJ in the office, we got a bunch of people new coming in. I have the girls coming in. If we teach them how to sell and make as much money as us, you know what our base shop's gonna look like? Insane.
Insane.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, year to date, man, you're 35th. You're 35th in the company as a sales manager, bro. And you're 21 years old, and you only have me, you, and Daniel.
By the way, that's out of 200 sales managers. I don't mean to flex, but
It's crazy, and look at that, Cameron. You look at
Yeah.
this one. We're 20 and 21 years old. Daniel's still 20, so we can still have that 21. That's
Yeah.
20. But yeah, man, I just want to say congratulations, man. You've been doing great, and I want to ask you, man, what do you think you did to deserve this? And what do you think the future holds for you if we keep on learning, if we keep on chasing success, and what numbers we can do possibly the end of this, finish off the next 90 days, because 3 months, we're going to take off on December.
Yeah.
And next year, what are your goals, man, and your plans and your thoughts?
I mean, your first question was what do you think I did to deserve it? I think, Equus has been recently posting why are you excited to build and stuff like that. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. When I first got started, I was focused on producing, but I was also focused on explaining the opportunity to a few of my friends. I never thought about getting percentages off of anybody. I always thought about, showing my friends the opportunity. Me personally, I'm not concerned about percentages and this and that. A lot of people they get kind of blinded by the whole
5-10%.
yeah, the whole contract thing. And you know what I mean? So, a lot of people they get kind of like blinded by that. And, I told these gentlemen, I told them, I said, I don't care about percentages. I don't care if you guys obviously, yeah, of course I care if you guys beat me, but I'm saying like I don't care about even really making a percentage off of anybody. I care about you being on my team. I care about you being on my team, and I care about us succeeding and having success together. And and I think what I did to deserve this is, in the beginning I went out of my way and
Share the opportunity.
Yeah, I went out of my way. I shared the opportunity. I helped one of my friends get license. I helped him get contracted. And then Daniel found you, and me and you, we went out to breakfast, and I paid for your breakfast. By the way,
I didn't want to let
it was
him
a
pay.
$54 breakfast, but I wrote it off. So yeah, I think I think me paying for the breakfast, I definitely deserve that. Okay. I'm just kidding. Okay, but yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I just shared the opportunity. I think personally I could do a lot more. I think I could share the opportunity to a lot more people. The thing is when we were in the field, an unattractive thing to tell people when you're trying to recruit people is, you have to drive to people's homes. Okay, and you have to meet random people. Because you guys also have to understand we're 20, 21, 19. I have friends that are coming out of high school. For example, I have a friend named CJ that just turned 18 on 4th of July. Actually, the 1st of July. And I told him, I said, look, man, this is what I want you to do. Right when you turn 18, I want you to text me. If you want to make some real money, just let me know. And he texted me right the next day after he turned 18. And he was like, what do I do? And somebody like that, that's driven and that goes out of their way to text you and ask you, what do I do and how do I succeed? I feel like that's a good way, and that's a good pointer as to figuring out who's gonna win and who's gonna lose, and as opposed to me going out of my way and finding that person, I kind of stopped doing that in the beginning. Yeah, I loved sharing the opportunity, but the more I did it, the more I realized that a lot of people, it goes through one ear and it goes out the other. I recruited a lot of folks, and a lot of them fell through. But in the end, the numbers show for itself. And I think you posted something earlier. Hustle until somebody asks you to hire them.
Today.
Yeah, you posted that today, and I completely agree with that statement. And I agree that the numbers show for itself. And if you want to come on the winning team, just let me know. Or let Jonathan know.
Yeah.
Let Daniel know. Anybody, please. But that's my goals for the year. Personally, I mean, we're at 277 right now. If we did 100K in 2 months, we got 3-4 months left of the year. I expect us to paid business at least hit $500,000. That's what I expect us to do. And I think we can do it because we have had 2 months in a row. And Jonathan, number one, last month, and he killed it. He did. I think my team did 47,000 in paid. Jonathan did half of that and more. And I couldn't want anybody else on my team rather than you.
It's us, man. It's us. I wanted to say one more time, man. Congratulations for all the success you have, and you shared the opportunity to Daniel. Daniel shared it to me. And we're just in this for the long run, right? We're making good money, whatever. It can maybe 5, 10, 15, whatever. But I know there's more out there, like we could always shoot for the stars, man. We can't get comfortable. I know we're not going to get comfortable. And man, I'm really proud of you, bro. I love you, dude. And let's make it happen for ourselves, dude. This is an amazing episode we just had, man. If you want to wrap it up, just say whatever you want. Say goodbye.
Damn, that was 20 minutes.
I think Daniel's coming on soon.
I know. I think he is. That was 20 minutes.
That was. You want to say bye to someone?
Bye to someone. Bye to the 10 viewers that watch this.
Bye, guys. Have a good one.
I appreciate that.
Bye.
No, we're not done yet.
Oh.
I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, I truly think that if you really want something, you can really put your mind to it. I don't believe in not being able to go and get something. When people make excuses, I think, they're just trying to find an easy way out. There's always a way to make more money. There's always a way to improve yourself. Like if you complain about your body, if you complain about being overweight, or if you complain about being underweight, or if you complain about being broke, that's one thing I'll never do. I was speaking to somebody about this a few days earlier. I'll never act frugal. I'll always, with my girl, I always pick up the check, and I'll always make sure that, people know that, I'm that guy, and I'll always make sure my bills are covered no matter what. Even if I can't even pay my bills, I'll always figure out a way, because I'm a grown man. I have to figure that out.
Right.
And, I feel like a lot of people, they like to blame other people for their problems, the economy and their parents, and, they got dealt a bad hand, and, everybody gets dealt a different hand. Doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter who you are. I think no matter what, you can find a way, especially when you have people like us. You guys already know, I came from working at a restaurant making $11 an hour plus tips. I was making close to $350 a week. It was terrible.
That was great, bro. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. So if you do the math on that, that's 4 times 3. We're looking at $1,800 a month. I make $1,800 a week and more. So, I just want to tell you guys, if you guys want to exceed and you guys want to have success, you guys can do it. Put your mind to it.
You're so cute, Michael.
All right, but yeah, that wraps it up. I'll let Jonathan say goodbye. You got anything to say, Jonathan?
Thank you, bro. You're freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Have a good one, guys. I'll see you soon.
Later.
So